Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back. If you've been following me for a bit, you know I started this series where I started to talk about long distance relationships, sharing the good and the bad side of it. You know, I feel like a long distance relationship is that kind of relationship where a lot of people do run away from. But you know what, I always say this thing, like if your partner is in the same house with you or they live miles away, you know, if they're still gonna do silly things, they're still gonna do it. I just advise that be open to try long distance relationship. You know, sometimes it is worth it. It was worth it for me, hence why I decided to come share my experience with you guys. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you that have returned to watch me again, I do appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button, like, share, and yeah, let's jump right into the video. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Adela Dominic. I am a wife, mom, been married for over 10 years, right? And I did a long distance relationship whilst I was dating and also in marriage as well. So I feel like talking about long distance relationship, I feel like, you know, I can share. I'm not a relationship expert, okay? I feel like because I've been there, I've done that, I can share my experiences with you guys. And yeah, if you are in a long distance relationship, please, I need you in the comment section. I need to know, you know, how you're able to survive or what you're doing to keep sane, or you know, to keep it going. Basically, if you've done it before and it wasn't for you, let me know why you stopped it. And if you've done it and you guys are living together, let me know the things you did to be able to, you know, maintain that spice. Also, what I want you to understand, that long distance relationship is not forever. You know, sometimes it could be because of education or work that just make these things happen, you know, and some people do meet online. I always tell people that sometimes it is worth it. At the same time, it's not for everybody, okay? So today I'm going to be sharing some long distance relationship challenges. I'm not going to sit down here and tell you that when I was in a long distance relationship it was easy. It actually wasn't easy. There were challenges that came with it, okay? In as much as I enjoyed it, at the same time it wasn't that fun, you know, it wasn't at all. So I've come here to share with you some challenges that comes with it. So number one is conflict. We know there's always conflict in every relationship, right? So being apart from each other just makes the conflict even worse, okay? For the fact that that person is not even around you just makes it worse. Do you understand? It's going to be a situation of whatever, you're not even here anyway, do your thing, I'm going to do my thing, okay? Like literally, it just makes it worse because you guys are not together. Mind you, conflict is a general thing that happens in a relationship, okay? So conflict is one of the challenges in a long distance relationship. The second one is patience. I know, like, you know, I've shared where I've told you guys that patience is something, you know, you get to grow patience when you're in a long distance relationship, but at the same time is both sides, okay? So there's good and bad to it, right? The fact that they say, oh, you develop patience whilst in a long distance relationship, sometimes you can lose patience, you know, because you start to over analyze situations, you start to lose your patience, and then it starts to become toxic. So because of all of this situation, it makes the relationship even more complex, and then you start to have a second thought of like, is this actually for me, and whatever. Like, it just makes it complicated, you know, and it just makes the relationship very toxic. Yeah, it's one of those things that comes with, you know, this is one of the challenges of long distance relationship. The next one is traveling. Traveling is a lot, okay? Because you want to go to see your partner in wherever and all of that. Like, everyone has got their own plans, you know. It's not easy to start making plans of I want to travel, I want to, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I feel like you guys can plan things out, you can make it work if you wanted to make it work, but at the same time, traveling to see one another could be a very big challenge. It could be because of, you know, because traveling is one of the challenges, the cost it's expensive. Basically, there's a difference. If you guys live in the same house, it's different from you traveling to see one another. It comes with money. The cost of traveling is high, and it just makes it so difficult. And the distance as well, traveling all the way to see someone in another country entirely, is just a lot. Situations like this, it ends up being a barrier in the relationship, and then creates a gap between the two of you, you know. So yeah, travel is a lot. Another thing is communication. I know I have said, you know, being in a distance relationship helps to build up your communication skills, but at the same time, this could be a barrier because it could be miscommunication or not even communicating at all. So lack of communication, you know, makes people feel lonely in a long distance relationship. The next one, which I feel like it should even be my number one, is trust. Guys, trust is literally if there's no trust, it cannot work. I keep saying this. If there's no trust, good communication, I'm telling you, it's not even gonna work. I feel like I should have said trust first, but I'm gonna say now, trust is huge in a long distance relationship. Okay, it is huge. If you don't trust one another, it's not gonna work. So because of lack of trust, partners can start to pull away. Even in someone that is not even a long distance relationship, there's actually trust issues as well. So imagine it being in a long distance relationship where the person lives very far away from you. Like, that is number one on the list. But if you trust your partner, it's gonna work out. And the last one is lack of intimacy. You guys, I know, lack of intimacy. Some people say they cannot do a long distance relationship because they need to be with their partner. They need to have that intimacy all the time. You know, some people cannot live without it, basically. And that's one of the challenges that comes with, you know, long distance relationship. Intimacy, not being there, you know, loneliness. Like, it's a lot, you guys, and I do completely understand. But I keep saying that at the same time, if you know what you want to get out of your long distance relationship, I feel like intimacy should not be a thing. But some people cannot live without intimacy. So lack of intimacy is one of the challenges that comes with a long distance relationship. Sometimes it's not just about just the intimacy. There's physical intimacy, there's emotional intimacy. You know, sometimes you just want to have your partner give you a kiss on your forehead, or just give you a peck, or just give you a hug, you know, things like that. You're in the kitchen, your partner just comes and just touches you. Yeah, I know it is hard, I'm not even gonna lie. And I always tell you that, you know, that long distance relationship is not, it's not forever. It's just a, you know, a period of time. But at the end of the day, you guys, you should get back together. And one thing you need to understand as well is that, you know, sometimes long distance relationship is not intentional. It is for a reason. And I feel like if there's lack of intimacy, there are things that you can actually do to spice it up, to make it not affect your relationship, your long distance relationship, basically. And I feel like I'm gonna share, you know, some tips or some things you can actually do to, you know, not miss the intimacy that much. Okay, I hope you find this video very helpful. If you're in a long distance relationship, I need you guys in the comment section. Talk to me, chat with me. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.